Nokia is back after a long time of waiting since HMD Global has been formed, and they're back with their first Android phone. Let's look at it and its specs. Nokia 6, Nokia's first Android phone ever, which was announced in China. Yes, everything in China is always announced first. But we don't care, because for all the Nokia diehards, I'm going to bring you the specs. With the introduction of the Nokia 6, Nokia and Android Nougat? Yes, Android Nougat. Unexpected, I know, right? Create some quality experience with a beautifully designed durable smartphone. And Nokia has always designed durable smartphones, but are they going to make a good enough comeback from after being out of the game for a while? We will find out with the specs. It has an aluminum body and it's equipped with the Qualcomm Xiaolong 430 8-core processor. Yes, a Snapdragon 430 8-core processor. Well, Xiaolong, that's how to pronounce it. I can't pronounce it properly, but it's called the Xiaolong processor. Well, it's a good start for them, but they could at least went with something like a 625, but it's a start for them. At least it's an optical processor, right? And it has a 16 megapixel rear camera with an f2.0 large aperture with LED flash, dual tone recognition, and an 8 megapixel front facing camera. Yes, that's a good start. 16 megapixel and 8 megapixels. Not a 5 megapixel front facing camera, but 8. You're starting good, Nokia. You're thinking. Keep it up and make sure HMD Global keeps all in shape. And also with a 5.5-inch Full HD display with Dolby Atmos technology. And the latest Android technologies. It has native Android 7.0. Yep, that's surprising because I wasn't expecting them to run an Android Nougat straight up fast. And it also has a fingerprint sensor. You see, they're already coming in hot. Fingerprint sensor, Android Nougat, everything. Now for the full specs. Now it has GSM support with FDD LTE and 4G LTE, and the storage is 64 gigs of mass storage with a available storage capacity less than its valuable mobile software space. So it comes with 64 gigs total, but of course with some software space it will take up a little bit of those 64 gigs, which they normally do, but 64 gigs is a lot. And a battery capacity with 3000 milliamps, but it's not removable. Network speeds with LTE CTA4 at a engine of 50 megabits. And the exterior is a touchscreen mobile phone with virtual system keys. Yay! With 30 standby time with maximum standby time up to 32 days, maximum talk time for 18 hours at least, maximum music playback for 22 hours, and an Android 7.0 Nougat as its operating system. The screen is a 5.5-inch IPS LCD resolution type, Full HD with 1920 by 1080. With a ratio of 16 to 19, with 2.5D glass surface, cornering third generation Gorilla Glass. with 400 ppi sunlight reading technology and 14 or 15 nits of brightness. The audio is a up and down dual speakers with a smart amplifier chip with Dolby technology Atmos. The processor is a Qualcomm Xeon 430 8-core or octa-core processor, and the RAM is 4 gigs of RAM, and the camera is a 16 million pixel, which is basically a 16 megapixel camera with face detection autofocus and a 1.0 sensor. f2 aperture with dual tone flash, 8 megapixel front facing camera with a 1.12 sensors, and the same f2.0 aperture with 84 degrees wide angle. The dimensions would be 7.85 millimeters thick, 75.8 millimeters in width, and 154 millimeters in height. And also the connections of the micro USB is not USB type C, sadly, but at least still has a headphone jack. I mean, they're thinking smart, keeping the headphone jack with a light sensor, proximity sensor, accelerometer sensor, electronic compass, gyroscope, and a front fingerprint sensor. And it will be coming soon. The Nokia 6 will be coming soon on the Jingdong Mall at JD.com exclusive sales. But we hope to see this in global markets and also other markets soon. And that is it with the Nokia 6. Tell me what you think about Nokia's comebacks with these specs on the Nokia 6. And I'll see you in the next video.